Hi Aries, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. Let's take a look at what is coming towards you for the month of August 2021. Okay, this card popped up here. By the way, these are my beautiful new cards that I just got in and I'm absolutely loving them. They are so powerful and I just feel this this heightened energy when using them. So I'll leave them linked down below since I know most of you will probably be interested in these beauties. But let's go ahead and open up here for you, Aries, because as I was doing our meditation, I could already feel the shift, the power. There is something magnificent that is taking place. It could just be this deck as well, but I was feeling this strong pulsing sensation of either some type of like vocal power or some transformation taking place in the physical form. So we'll take a look and see what that is. Let me just pull one more card. Even the shuffle is just so precise and it's so intentional. I just love this deck. Okay, and I hope you will as well. So Aries, let's go ahead and begin. I'll get some clarifiers here for you, but let's flip these open. Are you ready? We're taking a look at the World. We are looking at the Chariot coming through. We have the Two of Honey, which also represents the Two of Pentacles, and we are seeing the Hangman. Wow. Okay, interesting, because remember I was saying that I was sensing this shift in something. We see this shift coming through with the Hangman, and then also the World and the Chariot. Let's get some clarifiers here for you, Aries. But wow, I'm already feeling so much power coming in for August of 2021. Hope your summer has been going well. Make sure you like this video so that way it can save to your YouTube history and you can refer back to this feed and see all of the things that Source, Spirit, the universe, your angels have revealed to you ahead of time that may have assisted in your process. So with the World, we see the Hermit coming through. Now, kind of keep this in mind here, Aries. We see that things are going to be coming to a completion, but also things are coming full circle, coming to light. With the Hermit, there is something that you may have been seeking, you may have been wanting to know more of, you may have been researching. So we see this wisdom is coming to light as it's supporting this beautiful world energy. You see this person, they have kind of like this hidden knowledge, this hidden source in the palm of your hand. So we see you are going to be gaining that in the month of August, okay? Especially when we look at the Hermit, this darkness. It's like what was once in the dark is going to be coming to light. So this is a beautiful energy coming in for you. Now for the Chariots, the supporting energy we have here is the Seven of Swords. Look at this. They are both, this action here is showing pretty much leaving, moving, but also elevating. Okay, the Chariot, notice in this beautiful deck here, the Chariot is not on the carriage with the horse. We see this is on a magic carpet. So weaving your way through a new destination, making sure that your dreams are becoming a reality. And I say dreams here because as we look at the Seven of Swords, you see she is running off with these swords here. She's leaving these two behind, leaving behind limited beliefs, leaving behind things that may have been told that are now realizing that they're not true. Or also we could see this energy of trying to hold you back from some type of fullest potential. Now, as she is kind of moving into the dark, we see there is this illuminated support with the moon, the stars. So again, as we saw here with the Hermit, with the darkness, where there is dark, you are going to be guided by the light. See here with the World, we see that guidance here with the light that you are going to be coming across some type of truth, and with that you are going to be taking off, moving on or moving up. Now the Chariot is like, this is a focused and intentional move. All right, Aries, so you're very it's like you have woven and put in your energy, your time, your dreams. This is intentional, okay? This isn't by accident. So wherever you are moving towards, Aries, is all going to be part of the plan, but this plan is also going to be taking you higher, taking you further, okay? We are like in the sky, going up high. So this grounded energy where you may have once been grounded and stuck, because we see you're breaking through the barrier, you're breaking through the gates. Something has been trying to hold you back, or you may have just realized that, you know what, you could have just walked out. You didn't realize that the gate was never locked. And this is possibly where we see these two swords. You're leaving that limited belief behind, that you cannot do it, you shouldn't do it, or you wouldn't do it, right? It's like you are moving forward with the strengths in the experience that you have gained, and turning this into something in like this magical manifesto, this like abundant energy. Wow, this is very, very beautiful for you. Now, the Two of Honey, also representing the Two of Pentacles in this beautiful deck. There, let's see, the supporting energy, the Empress. Just when I thought, being grounded is going to be very key for you in the month of August, because the Empress, she's holding here close to her the earth, the plants, the wheat, the trees, and then we see here the Two of Pentacles holding on to, or the Two of Honey holding on to that plant. So being grounded and also being close to experience that you may have learned while you were down here on this ground level. So while you are going to be flying up, while you are going to be moving further or moving up higher, also in position, or even like in your role, or even in your expertise, don't forget the things that you have learned kind of like down under. Don't forget about the skills that you have learned on this lower level or like entry level, because it is going to help you in your path in this month. So I'm thinking of like gardening, right? It's like once you learn how to create that tree or this beautiful lush field, you're not going to forget where you started. You're not going to forget that you were once, a beginner gardener or entry level. You're always going to remember that first seed that was planted, and just remembering that there is growth in this cycle. So you are always growing. You can always learn from something, from someone, from some situation. But the Empress card, she's also saying keep an open mind. Okay, keep an open mind to how things are going to be producing in your path, how things are going to be blossoming and showing up for you. So what you thought may have been, what you may have thought was like closed off, or maybe not for you, you see that things are going to be opening up, because now, what was once closed, it's actually opening up. Things are blossoming. Things are being put into your hands. And from that, you are able to produce more. You're able to make this grow. So whether it's looking at love, or making this business grow, or abundance, or even your career or your path, once it's in your possession, right? Because you've learned the skills. Once it's in your possession, we see here with the Empress too, that knowledge, this information, you are going to be able to make something grow here in the month of August. She's making this wheat grow. She's making things around her grow. And also the Empress, she represents fertility and birth. So we could see that you are possibly deciding on whether to start a family, or birthing a new business, or even this birth. Again, I was sensing like transformation or shift, right? You could be looking into shifting and changing the way that you do your routine or your lifestyle. So there is that sudden shift, but we see here, Aries, in August, again, whatever you are going to come across, or whatever you realize you can grow, because look at, I'm just looking at all of these hands. Look at this, all of these hands. Okay, something that you are going to come across and possess, you're going to see that you are going to multiply these energies. So for a lot of you, I'm getting more of like an entrepreneur spirit. You're realizing that you can grow the numbers, you can grow the money, you can grow when it comes to your power, your influence, in a good way. But we could also see your passion and your love. Okay, your passion, your love, you can grow a bigger team, grow a bigger family, or even just grow in your confidence and in your belief. So we do see strong, steady growth here. And speaking of growth, remember the Chariot going up higher, being elevated. So that's possibly where we see this growth stemming from too. Is like, now that you are elevating, now that you are taking something higher, you are able to reach better stock. You are able to reach a better lifestyle, okay, or a better way of living, because now the salary or the income is higher, or your lifestyle is higher, or even just the way you see yourself. You're being treated better. You're putting up better boundaries, because this Empress too, she's keeping an open mind to what she thinks abundance means to her, and what she thinks success means to her. Okay. Your definition of success isn't the next person's definition of success, or your parents' definition, or your brother's definition, or, your teachers, right? So your own individual path is going to be what's really, really key here. As we see here with the Chariot, and again with the World and the Hermit. Wow, I just feel this power here coming through. Okay, right here, the Hangman with the Moon. Going through definitely a cycle and a shift in perspective. Just as I was finishing this off with, how success looks. Now, thinking about your path here, Aries, you may be released from some type of pressure, or released from what you thought was a way that you were supposed to go, or the way that you are supposed to see the world. Because if you look closely at this person, he could have been upright in this tree, but as he's kind of sliding down the tree and the snake is slowly releasing its grip, okay, it's releasing its grip from him, he's able to see something from a different perspective, something new. We see transformation coming here through with the Moth, growth. And now that you are being released from this hold, you're able to see that the world is grander. Your path is different. And that's where this energy was coming from here to the Seven of Swords, being released, okay, pushing through. So in August, okay, Aries, this is just another confirmation that you are going to be released in something that has been having a grip on you, where you felt maybe suffocated, or you felt boxed in again. Maybe it was your creativity. It could be also you. As we see this Moon, you may have been having to put up a front, or putting up your barriers or protection, a mask, right? You weren't letting the true people see your true intentions, or trying to keep some type of anonymous part of yourself contained. So now that we see this Hangman energy coming through for you, this is the time to, I wouldn't say like let your hair down, but this is the time to really like let go and kind of push through. Let go of the grip that has had you restricted, and form into who you are meant to be. Okay, escape this slippery or this tight hold. Now let's get let me pull out another energy here for you, Aries, for August, because I'm doing all of these I'm going to do all of the weeks together. So we could be, this is kind of like morning, I'm sorry, not morning. This is like early, mid, and then the end of August. But I will be doing your divine messages coming up in the upcoming days. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for that. So the Page of Dreams is coming in here. Okay, so speaking of this shift of perspective and also being released, we see that there's something brewing, or something will be brewing in your mind, something that is going to be consuming you in a great way, being a part of you. So look out for messages or ideas that are going to come through your dreams, whether it's your in your sleep dream or in your daydreams. Because what is going to be surrounding you, Aries, is going to help you kind of like push through this energy and carry you further. Because this page, although it may seem young and it may be not as experienced, at times it can be vulnerable too, right? It's willing to expose all of itself in order to learn more. This is a reflection of you, Aries. In August, you may be willing to start off in a new field, or start off in a new area, being a new person, being a new employee, being just new in a relationship, or just even new when it comes to your lifestyle or this goal. What's really important and what's great about this is it's showing that you are looking and curious to see what this is bringing, what surrounds you, keeping that open mind, okay? Keeping that eye open, keeping that openness, like the Empress was saying, to a new way, a new beginning. It's almost like you're seeking some type of truth, and you're seeking a higher purpose to your life, or to the way that things are meant to be. Ooh, yeah, look at this, the Five of Cups. See, This is just supporting the Six of Pentacles here. It's like you are tired of things not going your way. And also there's this sense of disappointment. People have maybe disappointed you, empty promises. Okay. There were promises of this was going to be full. This was going to be forever. This was going to be enriching. This was going to make you happy. But you're realizing like these weren't really what you thought they were. But the great news is, as we see the Two Cups here beside you, there are better things coming very soon. Okay, so the Five of Cups, while you may feel this sense of disappointment and it may be motivating you to seek something else or to start something new, a new path, a new program, a new project, right? What is great about this is that you have a better path ahead. You have two beautiful, bolder, richer, golder cups where these bronze cups were just lacking. Okay. They were definitely lacking. Now, the Six of Pentacles, again, learning, being open to receive some guidance, whether big or small, see the signs that are coming. But also with the Six of Pentacles, this is asking and receiving. So ask questions, okay, especially with the Page. Again, this energy is very new. So some of you could be training, you could be just starting off in your business or just even starting off in your relationship. But this dream here, it's something that you are holding very close to you. So whether it's you trying to learn something, learn a new path, a new lifestyle, don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask the community. Ask those that are close around you. But ask those that have the answer and the knowledge, okay? So this card is saying, ask and you shall receive in this month of August. This almost reminds me of like a sacrifice too. It's like you are giving up a little bit to receive a lot more. So whether it's giving up your pride, giving up your ego, also giving up a little bit of what you know, okay? Giving up a little bit of your skills. In return, you will be compensated with more happiness, more value. So especially those that are in this new training, and training, it could be your job, could be career, but also training in terms of life. If you're learning how to paint or be an artist, or training to go back to school in some way, okay, don't be afraid to ask the proper questions or ask if you are feeling confused about something, because you don't want to be led to disappointment, especially some of you, when it comes to like relationships. If you're trying to get to know someone, if you're just starting to date someone, don't be afraid to ask, what their long-term or short-term goals are. Don't be afraid to ask them, what their plans are. So that is the message here. Now we are looking at let me get this card that popped open. Aries, these cards are my powerful these cards are my intentional focal energies when I meditate. So these were created based off of the messages that I was led to put on here. So look what comes through. We are looking at miracle appears, connections happening. Okay, so I think this is beautiful. As we are looking at the World and the Chariot, you are going to be coming across a great new connection. And this is also where we see the Two of Honey and the Page of Swords. So through this connection, it could be your connection again with this new area, with this new opportunity, new job. You're making connections with different people, but the right people, okay? Especially when you are leaving where you are at, realizing that's not where you want to be. They've been holding you back, and you are releasing yourself again from this hangman, okay, from this snake, from this deceitful energy. So miraculously, it's kind of like you slithered out, you made your way through, and things are going to be appearing. Now the financial prosperity, I love this, but I'm not really surprised, because I already saw this coming here with the Two of Honey and the Empress. Something is coming across in your hand. An opportunity is coming where you can grow and multiply this source. So let me just pull one more card for you, Aries, in closing. Okay, so we are looking at the Three of Skins. Beautiful. Now this is showing that there is definitely some advancements that are going to be taking place, and also you thinking about the future. Now, you know what's beautiful about this card? Notice how right here we see with the Hangman, this is a different species, okay? This is a different crowd that you are going to be going towards, leaning into, surrounding yourself with, because this may have been an overbearing energy, overprotective, manipulative, almost kind of like narcissistic too, really just worrying about keeping their belly full, keeping themselves provided for, and like kind of leaving you squeezed and draining you for all that you have. But with this Three of Skins, we see there is this, again, this shift, okay? Elevating, moving up higher. So you are going to be coming across new sources, new people. It's almost like, great minds think alike, but like birds of a feather flocking together. But in this case, it's more like, I don't want to say you're going to be a snake, but you are going to find kind of like your vibe is going to attract your tribe here, Aries. So you are going to feel very nurtured and supported by other networks, by wherever you are going here too. So when we see you leaving, it could be fitting in this new job, fitting in this new environment, this new school. Even when we look at relationships, right? There is this great celebratory energy coming in. You are feeling welcomed. You are feeling like one, accepted too. Part of this team, part of this group, this network. It's almost like a collaborative energy. It's like you were like the one that they needed to be a part of like the grand team. So this was your energy reading for August, Aries. I hope this message helped. Again, make sure you thumbs up this video so it saves in your YouTube history and you can refer back to this and see all the messages and how they've played out into your path. But I'll be doing your divine messages as well as the days come up. But until then, stay well and be blessed.